In fact, in June of last year, a year before the contract expired, we offered a 3-year extension with 2 one-year options to the city. The city signed off and approved that. We have a letter from the city and the parking authority. So actually, we were surprised by the action to take a different course since really over a year ago we started a dialogue and have a document in our hands suggesting that they're in agreement with our approach, and we actually have prepared a final agreement that's an amendment to the existing lease to memorialize that 3-year extension. So that's with the city for their action at this point. So we'll see where this progresses.
Okay. I mean, do they have to sign that final addendum to actually,
yeah, sure.
to actually have a contract in place?
Right. There's a lease that we, and a formal extension to the lease that was drafted in the spirit of the letter we agreed to in June of 16.
Right, yeah. I've seen the letter. And I think they've always said, no matter, even if they did sign that letter, that they've wanted something different. And that dialogue has been going on today.
Sure, that's the case. They've made it clear that they wanted to think about something different. We have a vision for the station, which requires substantial state support. In just the last 5 years, over $22 million of funding was put in by the state. More is necessary. It needs that kind of funding. If it's not in really the stewardship of the department, I wonder and worry about where that would come from. I also think that there are opportunities for future growth with a new parking garage that we're going to build that needs special management, that the space itself probably can be managed from a building maintenance point of view with a contract that's separate from parking. And finally, we think that a third approach to managing the building from a commercial and development point of view makes sense. All of those are, from my point of view, unique and special disciplines that we'd like to see executed at the end of this extension. And that's what we've made clear, and frankly, that's what they signed off on the letter. We meet the city every single month on all issues, including this one. It's not new. It's not a surprise. We have a regular dialogue on everything that goes on. Some examples, right? So all the big new sign boards, all the new PA systems, all the new electronic signs. Renovations to the underpass, that was all leaking, need to be resealed, platform upgrades. So that type of massive capital investment is a legacy of this historic building, and it will need millions and millions more over time. We want to make sure that the state's in a position to be the steward for that, and really to focus primarily not on the building as a revenue stream, but a building as a transportation hub. And that is our vision for what it should be and why we think it should be ours to be in control.